We're back. It's a new episode of NBA 2K TV.
The 2022 WNBA season is tipping off today with all 12 teams in action this weekend.
And whether you're on last gen or current gen, you can enjoy all aspects of the WNBA. You can jump into a quick game, grind through a playoff bracket, or control a franchise.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The Chicago River winding its way, and nothing.
Good evening.
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Lowry. He's out there with Josh Richardson. Naz Reid out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Vanderbilt in the power forward. And for the Bulls, we've got Miles Turner. LeBron James is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Tillman into the power forward position. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Back to Lowry. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
LeBron passes to Tillman, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Butler against LeBron, and it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Burks against Butler. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And Butler. Gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1 for 4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Now here's James. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. And they double up James. Here's Ivy. Hands it from downtown. Ivy's got 5 points so far.
What vision by LeBron. Always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide-open teammate.
Lowry passes to Vanderbilt. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Over James, and it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Now here is Lowry. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion and dives and feed off his energy.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Butler. Here's Reid. Richardson dishes to Butler. Heat moving the ball around. And the basket is good.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
The Heat making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. Here's Ivey. He's got 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first
Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For the Bulls.
And so he hits both. The Heat trail by 3. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. So Chicago ends up going with the new crew. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Butler deciding where to go with it. Chicago grabs the miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
There's Levine, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And now the consistency with that jumper. Levine has little trouble from mid-range. He'll take those shots when he gets
the pass to Butler from downtown, and it's Whiteside with the rebound.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And here are the Heat now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Butler attacking. In the corner, it's McDermott. Shot clock at 5. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
A different look for Miami. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Reed. Poole comes in for Jimmy Butler. And quickly in for Kyle Lowry. Now, here's Quickly. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Quickly after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thompson against Richardson. Rule with the steal. Now, here's Quickly. Not a lot of room. Richardson finds Quickly. Over ball. And it's Quickly missing. Chicago leading by 11. To the paint. Jackson misses. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
They get the rebound. Plumlee. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
Bulls on D. Now Jackson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And Plumlee kicks to Richardson.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Heat ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Heat trail by 13. Here's Quickly. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. The shot's good from Plumlee.
And working on that upper body strength, Plumlee has a great build and is converting through contact.
Here's Levine.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And Ball slams it in.
Lonzo's instincts on the defensive end paying off there. Just able to stay long and get that steal to start the break.
Quickly the pass to Plumlee. He dishes it to McDermott. With the teardrop. No good there. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Quickly after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Passes it to Poole. He feeds it to Plumlee. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Richardson for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Whiteside's got his 6th rebound on the night. LaVine finds Jackson, and the shot goes in. Jackson's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, LaVine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
With the floater, and it's quickly missing.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Bean passes to Whiteside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bulls lead by 21.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Plumlee. Back to Quickly. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. Heat substitution. Jimmy Butler.
To stop the run. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn.
It's a real nice momentum shift.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather. Oh!
Yes, sir. Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Looking at Miami, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Detroit Pistons. Here's Quickly. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
The drive by James. Works for 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Quickly with it. Kicks to Butler. Back to Quickly. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. Butler from outside. They get it back. Here's Vanderbilt. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Into the lane, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Plumlee, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs
of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And it's sent back by Turner. And he recovers it. James with it. Butler covering. Here's Ivy. No good with the triple. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game is the first and last of their home series. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can.
Miami calls.
I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. A different look for Miami. Reed comes in for Mason Plumlee. And it's Lowry in for Jordan Poole. Three-pointer, Lowry. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Chicago. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Good on the shot.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
LeBron James and his basketball instincts are absolutely incredible. How about that one there?
Pass to Reed. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
LeBron against Butler. Unable to get that one. And the Bulls going the other way now.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Burks' shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. There's the pass to Quickly. Outside Butler. Left side Lowry. Back to Butler. Looking to get it going. Rebound by the Bulls. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. James in the post. Quickly covering. Burks can't get it to go. And here are the Heat now. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Doug McDermott, who's checked in for Miami.
Second team foul. In for the Heat, Doug McDermott.
Richardson against LaVine. Passes to Butler. To the inside. Here's Reed. Up and in on the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And stolen by Richardson. Outside Lowry. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Levine looking around. The kick out to Ball. Whiteside trying to break free, and Ball gets it to go on the assist by Whiteside.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Ball against Lowry. Pass to Reed. The three. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Count it. Good.
Well, again, big guards, that helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Outside Lowry. No good on the triple. Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
And then Levine with the jam.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Lowry against Ball. Butler dishes to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You got to give it up for Lowry's toughness. He's got that scorer's mentality. Some contact won't stop him from converting.
Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Ball. The Heat making a switch here. Poole's checked in. Ball hits them both.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Pass to Poole. Fires the 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Chicago ball.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry.
Mason Plumlee.
Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Levine wide open. Drains the three-pointer. Levine's got 15. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Reed misses.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. Levine. Yes, sir.
Now, here's Poole. He's covered by Ball. Looking to end the run, and it's good on the layup. Poole's got his first points of the game.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
This is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
And Miami shooting like 21% from the field so far. And here is Poole. One second left, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Chicago. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. And that...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Lowry out there with Richardson. Then it's Butler. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Vanderbilt in at the force. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
Miami ball.
Burks against Richardson. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
The attacking mentality of Josh Richardson right now, proving once again how tough a cover he can be.
Here's Ivy. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Butler. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Heat. Outside Butler. Richardson outside. Misses the 3.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Down low. The second effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His second personal foul.
Looks like Josh Richardson is always seeking a shot, this time looking for contact as well.
Good on both. And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
Outside Lowry. He kicks to Richardson. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And here are the Bulls now. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And you will quickly, he's checked in for Miami. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside Lowry. Outside Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Outside Butler. And the pass to Quickly. And here's Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. 5 to shoot. The 3. Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Off the mark for the 4th time this game. He is 7 for 11 now. And stolen by James. LeBron James on the wing. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Quickly. Here's Vanderbilt. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Vanderbilt. Rebound by the Bulls. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Outside Lowry. Inside, here's Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
The drive by James, and James throws it down.
Really, that's his specialty right there, finding that angle and then going hard to the rim.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Heat. Poole comes in for Kyle Lowry.
Heat substitution.
Quickly the bounce pass to the inside. Vanderbilt. Good work defensively by Whiteside. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target with his 3. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Poole. Plumlee in the post. Working on Thompson. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Heat making a change here. McDermott's checked in. Now, here's Quickly. Outside Butler. Poked away. Stolen by Thompson. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Thompson. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
That's his 3rd personal
And a look at how
foul.
the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys. Just as much in this half as the first.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Here's Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Offensively, Levine is totally in the zone. Defense is having a hard time shaking him off his spots.
And now another look at that mobile 1-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Butler against Thompson. And they double up Butler. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. He'll have a jump ball. And it's the Heat with the ball. And Levine, here we go. Thompson for the triple. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Levine against Quickly. To the middle. The shot's good from Plumlee. Plumlee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's where Plumlee operates best. The closer to the basket, the better chance he has of converting.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Poole kicks to Quickly. Outside Butler. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Whiteside's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Thompson throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And there's the pass to Quickly. 1:16 left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Plumlee. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. 6 points for him.
That's what most want to see from Plumlee. Attack mode, pound the boards, have the confidence to finish off those kind of plays.
And then Levine with the jam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Poole finds McDermott. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Levine. That shot missing. Now the Heat take it the other way. 35 seconds left in the third. Thompson against Quickly. McDermott passes to Quickly for the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Easy to be in awe of Levine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
Now Butler. He's got 10. And here's Poole for 3. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Chicago, able to put on a show for the ages. And it's been their rugged defense setting the... Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the offense run smoothly, Kevin. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Turner. Alec Burks is out there with LeBron James. And it's Ivy in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Heat shooting only 21% from the field so far. Here's McLaughlin. Passes it to Bird. From 20 feet out. The rebound by Turner.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And there it is for him. Ivy's got 21 in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Bird against LeBron. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Here's James, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Plumlee.
And it's the all-around game of LeBron James. Dominant scorer, great rebounder, incredible passer, and an intense defender when he wants to be.
Down low, here's Reid. Good work defensively by Turner.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
LeBron outside. 2021 was an unusual season, to say the least, for players, coaches. Brent, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do and show up every day to do it. And I commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis, not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit. And the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well. And I'm glad we're through that.
Out to the wing and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 13-5 run. Going inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's just not easy to contain or control LeBron James. A nightmare when trying to stop him, especially on the drive.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That free throw, no good.
Team foul. At the line for
and the second free throw, good. LeBron with it. And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
And they double up James. Kicks to Turner. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Miami shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
And that one misses. Chicago making some changes.
Shooting for Miami. At the line for 2.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. The open shot, Levine. And the Bulls take on 2 more.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Chicago's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
And no question, Levine has a talent for taking to the skies, and he'll show it off every chance he gets.
Stolen by Ball. Jumps up, and Ball slams it in.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat. Now
the dish to Bird. And Frank, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint. You know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule, moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their number one issue. They want them to play as many games and for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let-up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Pass to McLaughlin. The tray. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And it's Parker at the elbow. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Parker's got his first basket of the night.
Sometimes you got to just be in position, and that time Jabari was deep enough and pretty much game over for the D.
Here's McLaughlin. And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate, Tim Duncan, get inducted into Basketball's Hall of Fame.
2 minutes.
Yeah, I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim. And the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
Here's McLaughlin. Just 5 on the clock. Driving the lane.
Parker doing a good job of moving the puppies down there and hustling on the defensive end, staying very active.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Chicago.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Zach LaVine.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Bird. It's tipped.
Bulls foul. Zach LaVine. That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting
he misses the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
To the inside. Parker's shot is off. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
Throw good, Bird.
At the line for the Heat.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. On the wing, LaVine. Oh, the lob to Parker. Stolen. so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting with David. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.